What's the word, YouTube? I wanted to get on here and talk about what's called the Arrival Fallacy. It's this idea when you achieve whatever goal you have in mind, it's gonna bring you long-lasting happiness. When in reality, that satisfaction that you get is not permanent. And I feel like that's obvious, but it's really not for me, and maybe it's not obvious for you either. So this sounds kind of dumb, but there is a lot of things I randomly get like fixated on, addicted to, just random junk, man. Let me tell you about when I got the camera that I have now. So I got this camera last year, and it came from this idea of like, okay, I want to shoot music videos, I want to make content, and I had some money lying in the bank. So once the idea popped in my head, like, oh shoot, like, I can afford a camera, I went down this whole YouTube search of like random videos, random content creators, just diving in deep on all the different brands, the lenses, video cameras, that I want a hybrid, that I want Sony. And this phase, this like research investigation phase lasted 2 to 3 weeks until I eventually decided on what I got, which is the Fujifilm XS20. It's like a hybrid. It's done me justice. But anyway, so after 3 weeks, I made the purchase on Amazon. Spent a pretty penny, and it said it was going to take a week to get there. So throughout the 3 weeks of research, my brain was kind of already developing this concept of like, I'm doing okay right now, but when I get this Fujifilm, bro, life is going to be awesome. I'm going to be able to shoot all these music videos and be able to do all these photo shoots, can make mad content. So my brain kind of did this thing where it was like, right now it's cool. Like I could be doing whatever, bro. I could have been playing games, I could have been at the gym, I could have been making music. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking about this Fujifilm, bro. And especially the week where it was gonna deliver, that felt like the longest week, man. And my brain kind of stopped itself from maximizing the happiness and enjoyment I was getting in the present moment because I didn't have this Fujifilm. Okay, so it gets to the day when the Fujifilm is finally supposed to arrive, man. And that's all I can think about, right? I could barely go to sleep the night before. I'm like, dog, this Fujifilm is gonna change my life. And it gets delayed, okay? Literally, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, this dude, the Amazon driver, like, you could see he pulled up, stayed in the parking lot for like 3 minutes. It was raining bad this day. Pulled up, stayed for like 3 minutes in his Amazon truck, and then just left. And it was like kind of late. It was probably like 6, 7. And I don't know, my thought was like, this dude's shift probably ended. He was like, I'm gonna show up, but I'm not even gonna deliver the product. So he leaves. I'm like, what is happening, bro? I'm hurt. I'm hurting bad. Maximum depression. Maximum depression over this Fujifilm not arriving the day it was supposed to arrive. Gets delayed. Then it says it's arriving the next day. Okay, so now I have that hope again. I'm like, okay, here we go again. We're gonna get it. The day comes, the day passes, and they said the product is somehow damaged. Somehow the product has been damaged now in the truck. So the order's canceled. I get my refund, and I think I ordered it from Best Buy to pick it up there. And that took like another 5 days. So another like stretch of time where I was just negating present day happiness because I needed this thing to make me happy. Or I was tricking myself that was the case. Okay, I eventually finally get the camera. And it's awesome. I'm not going to say it's not awesome. It was super cool. It was super cool just learning about taking photos, learning about photography, learning about videography. And that was a really fun 2 weeks. And then after those 2 weeks, that thing started collecting dust. All right. If events came up like birthday parties or travel, like, I would bring it along with me and take some super sick pictures. But for the most part, it didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Right? It didn't just make my life 100 million times better. I still haven't even shot a music video with the thing. Like, it didn't do what my brain thought it was going to do. It didn't make me instantly more creative or more driven to do anything. It was just a moment in time that it gave me, provided me. But once that novelty wore off, I was just back to square one, man. I was back to exactly where I was before I got down that whole wormhole of learning about what cameras even were. And it brings me to my point of the arrival fallacy. And this isn't just cameras, man. Like I do this with, my music too. Like, oh yeah, like if I become a super successful music artist, it's going to make everything better. I'm going to make more money. I'm going to have more influence. I can help change lives. At the end of the day, man, that novelty you get from getting whatever goal you're setting for yourself, it wears off and you're back to where you were before you even got the thing. So what I want to challenge you to focus on is the present moment, because that's truthfully all you really have. You can think about the past, and it's fun to do that. Like every now and then I definitely think about the past and my life and how it's all came so far, and it's awesome. Thank God. There's a lot of like rewarding moments in my life for sure, but that's not what's currently happening. And then I think it's even worse to fixate on the future when that's all you're thinking about, because you're not enjoying what you currently have, man. And then in 5 years, you're going to be like, dang, like that moment I was in, it was really nice. Like, I wish I can go back there. So I don't want to get into like a super spiritual rant or nothing. I'm sure you've heard about mindfulness, meditation, whatever form you want to do it in. I think the principles of those concepts are very important, and I think they go a long way. Just slowing down, calming your mind down, and just focusing on what's going on around you. This is something I first started, I think, in high school. It's like sophomore, junior in high school. I guess I learned about it on YouTube. I don't know, maybe when school was too stressful or parents were tweaking out, I just got in my room, locked the door, put on a mindful 10-minute guided meditation, whatever, and just did that. Consistency is something I struggle with, point blank, period. So that wasn't something I just like continue to do for the rest of my life since I picked it up. But it's something I've had in my toolkit, and it's something that I've utilized every now and then in my life. Whenever I find myself not being able to focus on something, I might have ADHD, who knows, maybe one day I'll get diagnosed. But in those moments where it's like, dog, like I know I need to hit these push-ups, or I know I need to work on music right now, but I really don't have it in me. Like, it generally feels like in my mind I know I want to do it, but at the same time my body is like, heck no, I'm not about to go get up and do this thing. In those moments, all my mind wants to do is like doom scroll or something terrible. I force myself to slow down, like take out all distractions, take it all away, and just focus on the present moment. So right now I want to challenge you to do that. And I'm not about to do no guided meditation. That's not what this video is. You could find some great videos on YouTube. I just want to challenge you to do that, to take some time out of your day today. And maybe you don't even need a meditation. All right, maybe you can just listen to the quietness in your room, in your car, wherever you're at, or notice whatever sounds you got going on around you, and just appreciate it. Appreciate that, and just appreciate where you are right now. Because I promise you, wherever you're at right now in life is a lot further than you could have imagined you being in. Like, it's nice to like keep chasing and chasing and chasing things. And, I talked about it before. Like, I don't like being complacent for sure, but slowing down and appreciating where you're at right now is really important. And I understand the present moment is not perfect. It never is. There's always problems, struggles going on. There's always something chipping away at you. It's not a highlight reel that we imagine for ourselves. It's full of doubts and questions. And even like today, man, I don't feel like the best version of myself, but it's also the only place where your life is actually happening is right now. Right now, you're listening to this YouTube video. This is all you got right now. Only place you can feel something real and grow is right now, man. Okay, so I want to challenge you, and look, it's also something I'm working on, right? Is to stop telling yourself, I'll be happy when I get this thing, or I meet this goal, or I get this promotion, or I get this amount of money. That win, that I'll be happy when, is a moving target, okay? It's never gonna stop shifting, right? As humans, we are creatures. We're creatures of habit, yeah, but we are adaptable, right? We always adapt to things. And I've thought about this. It's like, it's a blessing because, you get put in a tough situation, you're going to adapt, and you're eventually going to get tough yourself and maneuver through that situation. But at the same time, we get used to even the beautiful things that we're given in life. We get used to it. It just becomes like anything, right? And you don't realize what you have until you lose it. And it sucks. And I really want you to be able to appreciate what you have before you lose it. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I still got both my parents, I got my brother, I got my friends. Bro, I just constantly be thinking about like, yo, one of these, I lose one of these people, bro, I don't even want to know how I'm going to react. But I want to appreciate them. I want to value them now because I have them now, bro. And there's no telling what the future holds. But right now, there's a lot that you have in life that you're probably just not even recognizing and appreciating. So I'm trying to let go of that illusion. I'm trying to stop bargaining with the future. And I'm going to stop acting like joy or happiness is something I have to earn. Just appreciate the smaller moments, not only the big moments. Those are great when they come. Those quiet mornings, those peaceful mornings. Like I had a real peaceful morning today. And it was nice, man. It's a blessing. It's a blessing I got to wake up today. Didn't have to get up hella quick, go to work or nothing. The days where nothing special happens, but you still showed up, those are them ones, man. Appreciate the journey more than where that journey's taking you. And the more I pay attention to that, actually is the happier I feel. Yesterday was Friday. I remember going driving home from work. I just felt happy, bro. It wasn't like nothing crazy happened that day, but I was like, shoot, just got out of work. I got this nice weekend ahead of me. You know, my girl's about to move in with me. It was my ox was going crazy. Like the shuffle was just playing hit after hit after hit. I'm like, yo, I'm driving my whip. Like, it's my first whip. Like, I've had this whip for like a year and a half now, but like, dang, bro, I really got a whip? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's beautiful though. And look, I don't know what you're going through, and maybe you're going through a rough patch, okay? Maybe right now isn't the easiest time to appreciate what's going on, but I promise you, there's still things you can find to appreciate. I think that's all I got to say today. I'm thinking about making videos like this. So this is just a straight voiceover over some pre-recorded content or gameplay. But I'm thinking about doing live commentaries over gameplay. Kind of want to try to do that. I need to get the software set up for that. But I want to give that a try. I think that'll be cool too. I don't know. It'd probably be more chaotic if I'm trying to survive a horde of zombies or nothing. But I think it'd be fun too to do stuff like that. Yeah, just let me know if that sounds cool. But I appreciate you for listening, stopping by, and God bless you, man. Stay safe.